Hello friends, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today is September 30th, 2023. Hope you're all doing well. In today's segment, we'll take a look at how to trade options like a pro using BarChart Premier. If you don't have BarChart Premier, I will leave a link. Please take a look and subscribe. You can also take a look at BarChart, the regular account, but Premier has got a lot of advantages and a lot more data. So with that, let's jump in and get started. My favorite page in BarChart Premier is really the price volume leaders. So typically, I look at this when the market is open, but when I look at pre-market or post-market, for example, market already closed, I could look at post-market trading. I typically look at post-market trading and pre-market trading also. As an example, you could click on post-market trading and look, we got all the information here. What are the uh, what are the most active stocks, as you can see here, and so on and so forth. Look, we got my favorite stocks. Apple, it's going up slightly post market close. Amazon, same story, slightly down as you can see here, and Google is unchanged. And we got market gainers, losers, and so on and so forth. My favorite part of this BarChart Premier, where I spend most of my time, is price volume leaders. You could click on price volume leaders and look, we got a nice chart here. I have my own layout here. I call it stock options. Look, I got here stock symbol with Tesla in this scenario. And I also sort this by total open interest. Look, it's sorted by total open interest in a descending order. So I don't spend too much time to look at all the stocks. I typically look at uh, the stock with the highest open interest. These are very, very liquid stocks, as you can see here. I could just sort click on this here and sort on a descending order. Look, Tesla is the top stock, as you can see here. And I could also look at the percentage change today and the dollar change and 5-day change, 10-day change, and so on and so forth. Just to look at the trend here, just by looking at the Tesla here, look on a 10-day basis trending down, but on a 20-day basis, doing pretty okay here. On a 6-month basis, it's up. On a 1-year basis, it's down 6.71%. And look, on a 5-year basis, it's done great. And look, we also have IV rank and IV percentile. It's a little low, but Tesla, generally volatile stock, you get a very good option premium when you sell put options on Tesla. And then we got various other things here. Relative strength index. I take a look at the RSI or relative strength index. You could look at 50-day RSI as well as 14-day RSI. By looking at 50 and 14-day RSI, it tells you stock is slightly down right now. It's in a 50% mark where it's neutral at this time. That's the best time to sell put options under the stock price. And look, we got number of analysts here. 26 analysts are covering Tesla, and rating is 3.38. That's typically look at a hold rating right now, which is pretty okay here. And look, from a put call volume perspective, we got more call options being traded, and put call open interest perspective, folks are hanging on to their contract here. More call options are we have open positions for put option, more call options, which is also slightly bullish. Earning is coming up 10/18, about say a month or so, not even a month, maybe 2-3 weeks down the line. So you get a good idea here in this market, because market is down. My my best go-to strategy in this market is to sell put options, maybe around say delta 20 or so, and go from there. And look, I don't spend too much time on a lot of stocks. If the stock does not show up in this page here, I am typically not interested. This is my favorite one, but when I have to sell some put options in this market, because market is kind of in a holding pattern, I would typically go into options tab here and look, I got here naked puts here. I would go to my naked put strategy and look, we got naked puts here. I would go here and look, I got various screeners here. I would go to my naked put stock screener here. Um, I would actually go into my single naked put single here. Well, actually, let's go back here. Naked put stocks screener here. Look, I have various views here. I'm choosing the filter view here. Bar chart gives you a lot of data in the filter view. That's why the filter view is my favorite. Look, here we got a lot of these stocks. Looks like QQQ at the top here. Let's do one thing. Let's sort this by open interest. Looks like it is sorted by open interest. The stock at the top has got highest open interest. In this case, it's QQQ. Look, QQQ is a good one here. Look at RSI here. Look, we got, yeah, as you look through here, the way to read this is we got the symbol here. And look, we got IV percentile and IV rank. Very important to look at this, especially if you're a options seller or a put options seller. You want the implied volatility to be slightly higher. In this case, 22, not great, but it's good enough to sell put options. It tells you here, you could look at this here as you scan through here. Look at that RSI. RSI is 39. That tells you QQQ is completely sold off here. And it gives you a trend as you can see here and put call volume perspective. Look, more folks are really trading put options. That's why a lot more puts are traded than calls. That's why put call volume ratio is more than 1. When it's more than 1, it tells you more put options are being traded. Look at the put call open interest here. It's 1.81. That tells you a lot of people are holding on to their put options. That also tells you folks are a little bit bearish at this time. So as you can scan through here, look, price is QQQ ETF price is 358. As you can see here, you could sell a put option here at a strike price of 326 and collect a $2.13, which is $213, which is good enough here. And it's the strike price is 9.1% below the current price here. That's a good one. I love it. And look, we got other details here. As you scan through here, we got a lot of details. I typically look at delta. As you scan through here, we got all the details. So look, right now we got delta here, delta 12. Look, that's a good one here, delta 12. It's less aggressive put option selling here. You could go in here and sell put option for QQQ. So if you want to go into Thinkorswim here, I can quickly show here how to do it. So you can go to Thinkorswim, say QQQ, and look at the chart in QQQ. Look, from a chart perspective, QQQ is really trending. As you can see here, it came down, trying to bounce off here. Look at nice channel here. We got nice standard deviation channel. It's trying to bounce off of its middle line in the standard deviation channel. So that's a good one here. There's a chance it will bounce from here. And as we scan through here, we'll go into the trade tab here. Look, QQQ. Typically, when you want to sell put options, I would go into probably say 48 days or even 76 days. Either one will work. I love selling at say about 40 to say 90 days at times, but 40 to 60 days is my sweet spot. So right now you could go in here and go into say because QQQ is very stable, you don't need to worry. You could even go into December here. So if you go back here to my bar chart here, look, we are looking at expiration here. Look at the expiration 11/17. That does it. It's 48 days to expiration. Let's go to November 17 here. And as you can scan through here, look, we are looking at a strike price. Let's see here, strike price of 326. Let's go all the way down here, 326 right here. Look, we are getting good amount here. $2.15, $3, $2, and let's see here. Right here, mark is $2.13 here. That's good enough, $200. Let's go sell this. Look, as you see here, we are making a good $2.11, which is $200. That's good enough. You could sell this put option, pocket the money here. As you scan through here, look, the chance, look at the delta here, 13. That tells you that it's a 13% chance for the stock price to come to 326 by 1117, which is something that you can low risk, as you can see here. One more thing I would do is, typically, if you're slightly more aggressive, you don't need to go to 13 here. If you're slightly more aggressive, I suggest looking at the open interest here. Look right here at 15. Look at the open interest. 50, delta 15 is my sweet spot. Typically, I would go right here and sell here. Look, 330. Current stock price is 358. I would sell right here. Given there is a nice and high open interest here, and also nice volume, as you can see here, you could sell right here at 255. Look, you're collecting $255. 330 strike, expiration date 17 November. So you could also look at this here and go into analyze trade here. Look, Thinkorswim has got a nice analyze trade here. You could select all to get rid of all the old data. Look, there's a nice analyze tab here. As you scan through here, you can click on this here and float scale. That's fine. And let's take a look here. All right, so let's go in here and change the date. We want to make sure the date is um, let's say break even 11/18. That's for expiration. And we got a nice looking chart here. Let's go here and let's change this date also here to November 17. There you go. Look, there's a nice and high 87% probability of this option breaking even. So that's a good chance here. 87% probability of breaking even, uh, or a probability of profit, or just break even. That's a great odd here. I would take this odd anytime here. You could go and confirm this and go from there here. It's a very good trade to take. And then we got a few more here. If you go to barchart.com, we got more here. We got IWM. You can do the same thing in IWM. I love IWM. Um, and we got Tesla. Same story. You could take a look at Tesla also here. Look at the Delta here, Delta 19. That's my wheelhouse. I typically love selling Tesla. It's a Delta 225 is a good one here. For many of you, you may not want to sell a naked put in Tesla or even QQQ for that matter, because buying power reduction could be slightly high. So let's do one thing. You could even do a credit spread here. Let's go in Tesla here and let's go back here. Say Tesla. Let's delete this. Even here, right? If you don't want to sell a naked put, you could just do a 330 and a 320 $10 white spread here. You could just sell here, sell, and go in here and vertical and say 330. You're selling, and you can cover yourself at 320. There you go, $10 wide. Look, we'll collect a nice 97 cents. You could even go a little lower here to collect a little more. Like let's do 315. Looks nice, $130 here. It's a great one. You could do this all day long in very liquid stocks and ETF like QQQ and Tesla. Now let's bring up Tesla here. My favorite stock of late. Look, it's a very trending stock. Look, it's going up and down nicely. I love Tesla. I've been trading Tesla, especially naked puts and put spreads. Very good way to really sell credit spread or sell premium in Tesla. Look, as you look through Tesla, same story here. Look, I got something going on here, which is very nice. I'm already making money here. You could go in here and look at Delta. This is good enough. 215 is good. Look, nice and high open interest here. You could do 215 and probably say 200 spread here. And you could sell this spread here. Let's go here, vertical and 215 and let's 215 and 200. Look, nice $15 spread. You're collecting $250. It's a great way of making some good money. You could just go and analyze the trade here. Let's go in here and let's unselect all these things. Let's go to Tesla right here and let's look at 11.17 here. Let's go break even. Let's slide to break even 11.18, and here also we could do like 11.18 here. All right, look, nice chart here, and let's look at this. We got vertical spread in Tesla, and look at the nice and high probability of making money here, 75%. I would take this anytime here. It's a great way of making some money in very liquid underlying. And one more thing I'll leave you with this, I also have, if you go to options here, many of you don't want to look at naked put. You want to scan for, say, vertical spreads. You could go just here and say bull put credit spread here. And look, I got a nice, screener here. You could go in here. This is a bar chart, bar charts scanner. I would actually go into, oh, look, I have my own scanner here. It's a good one here. Look, I got here, Tesla is at 250 right now. And as we scan through here, we got leg one is at 205, leg two is at 180. Nice $25 strike differential, and you're collecting, look, nice $1.49, and the expiration for this one is 1027. Look, it's around the corner. You could look at these things here, and this is a good way. You could look at the filters here. I got a filter just to make sure I want to get the ones I need here. Look, I'm basically saying last price more than $30. And as you scan through here, I have open interest more than, say, in this case, 100,000, as you can see here, and so on and so forth. So nice and very nice steel scanner from BarChart. I love it. And as you can see here, we got Tesla at the top. And look, we got a few more here. We got just 723 here. Could look at these names here. Look, we have a lot of Tesla, as you can see here. You could even streamline this further and go from there. So with that, let's go back here. Normally, what I would do is I would, by looking at a naked put here screener, you get a good idea. Many folks, because if you're used to the options trading, just by looking at this naked put screener here, I'll go here, say naked put stock here, just by taking a look at naked puts here. If you have enough money, you could just sell naked put. If you don't have enough money, you could sell a spread or a credit spread and make money. That's one of my favorite strategy. And before we drop off here, I'll talk about one more thing very quickly. I also love, this stockrover.com. Mainly, I look at stockrover for the fundamentals and also for the patterns. Look, stockrover has a very good monthly seasonality. Look what's going on. I got S&P 500 or SPY ETF here. Look, on average seasonality perspective, on a 5-year basis, then you can even increase it to 10-year. Look, on a 10-year basis, S&P 500 always comes down in September. Look, September has been down this year also. And look, October, November will be typically good ones here by looking at the 10-year trend. And then look, we got December also slightly okay. And if you look at maybe 5 years here, look, 5 years, you got to slightly worry about December and slightly worry about February. But look, after we pass through September, October and November could be good ones here. So that's why when you sell put options, look for these down months. For example, like September is a good month just to sell some put options and make some money. And I also buy the stocks also at these events here. For example, September is a good time to buy some stock. December is a good one. February is also a good time to buy some stock here. And also you could sell put options along the same lines. But when the stock is going up, look, we got July, and April and November, typically strong months here. You typically don't buy the stocks here or don't sell the put option. Instead, wait for some downturn here. Months like December, September, August is a good one here. May is a good one to buy or even sell put options. And then you got February and March. So you can scale up and sell more put options and buy stocks at these times here. Then smooth sailing here. You could close those put options for nice profit and go from there. And one more thing before we drop here, many folks, sell some put options or even sell some call options at the top or even iron condor. Many folks lose money because they don't know how to manage the trade. Typically, best strategy to manage the trade is when you sell a say 45-day put option, 45 days to expiration. Typically, always take some action, definite action, say about say 20 days to expiration. So you could even roll that particular put option or a call option to a subsequent month, or you could close it depending on your thought process. But always take action at about halfway mark here. If we sold at 45, manage it around say 21, 22 days. If you sold the put option with the say 60 days to expiration, which is my wheelhouse, you would basically take a definite action at around 30 days, either roll the trade or take profit or something along those lines, especially if you think your trade is getting challenged. So with that, thank you so much. Happy investing and trading. Please subscribe.